Con la donetta, tra la 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 la.
Beautiful. I love it. Welcome back. We are thrilled to be joined by Prince Poppycock.
Yes.
He's an electronic musician, songwriter, and of course, as you heard earlier, opera singer, and he's currently working on his debut album.
Welcome.
I'm so glad to be here, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
You look fabulous.
I'm
Oh,
so
do
glad.
you.
Do you always have to have the accent when you're in costume too?
Oh, what costume? I just wake up like this.
How long does it take to do this as Prince Poppycock?
Slender! In the cutthroat competitive world of beauty, using makeups is tantamount to using steroids. You're accusing, it's like accusing Lance Armstrong of doping. How very dare you? No.
You know, I think it's amazing that you can literally put on all this costume, all this stuff, do the whole show all the time, all around the world. This is your second time here in Milwaukee.
It is. I love Milwaukee, and I have a very lovely friend, my good friend Amanda Marquardt, who's brought me out to perform at the Scottish Rite Temple tomorrow, and I'm very excited. Came through on the AGT tour, performed at the Riverside, another beautiful venue. So I love Milwaukee.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you got started. You were always performing since a little boy.
I don't remember a time when I didn't sing, yes.
Yeah, and then this character of Prince Poppycock came about during a performance. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, I've always been very interested in dandyism and, you know, all the way back to the Macaroni Club. You know, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni was because back in the day, the dandies used to be called the Macaroni Club, and it was kind of slander to call someone a macaroni dandy.
Oh.
Slanderous.
So, who knew? And so in 2006, I was studying opera, and I just decided to kind of put all these influences together. Didn't have a name yet, you know, but this is what popped out, half-baked. Never quite fully baked ever since.
It's so true. You know, I read a quote that you had said in People magazine once. You said, you know, it's my mask, and oftentimes you give a performer a mask and they tell the truth.
Oscar Wilde, yes, of course.
When do you feel the most like yourself? Is it like this?
You know, I just feel most like myself, I would have to say, when I'm laughing or when I'm singing, you know, and you know, or when I'm cooking with good friends. You know?
Yes.
You have a beautiful voice, even to somebody who's tone deaf like myself. I mean, it's gorgeous. But your shows are also very artistic and very much a performance art. Talk about that. What will people expect to see tomorrow night in Milwaukee?
Well, we always try to, you know, really bring a fantasy to life, you know, and just give people a little bit of an escape from the real world, you know, as unfortunate as it can be sometimes. And, you know, we really want to bring to life that magic that we all used to feel as children. And you know, we all have the ability to feel that childlike wonder anytime that we want. We just have to choose to.
You know, I think there's a lot of children out there, you know, who watch and who see you, look up to what you're doing. And you were always involved in theater, but it wasn't always easy your teenage years.
No, no. And, you know, I talk to kids all the time, you know, on Facebook and through Twitter. And, you know, and I hear the pain out there constantly. You know, so the message that I always try to tell kids is mostly that they need to learn to be gentle with themselves and learn to love themselves, because so often they're taught to internalize, you know, self-hatred, and I see it all the time, because no one else can love you for you. It's one of those lessons that everyone has to learn. You know?
And do you love yourself?
I try. It's practice every day.
For all of us, looking in that mirror and loving who we are every day.
Exactly.
Well, we love this
in high def.
Yes, yeah, in high def. Here it is. Love all of it, right? Well, people can come out and watch you perform on Saturday. It's going on at 8 o'clock at the Scottish Rite Center. People also know it as the Milwaukee Rite Center, right on Van Buren. 8 o'clock. It's going to be a phenomenal show.
Gorgeous.
All
theater.
Ages can come out and watch you, and it's a fantastic show of really kind of learning how to love yourself, be yourself always, and truly embrace who you really are. Here we're going to actually watch Prince Poppycock perform again. His song now is I Pop for Poppycock.
This is a little ditty I wrote myself about how to embrace the absurdity of life. Woo! Ooh.
it's not ever gonna stop. Life's an explosion, can't you see? So, darling, let's go. There's so much to do, there's so much to know. It sure looks like a party to me, a party to me. Absurdity's calling for you. What are you gonna do? I pop for Poppycock. I pop for Poppycock. Once you decide to pop, you will Poppycock until you drop. I pop for Poppycock. I pop for Poppycock. So drink until you pop. Drink champagne and never ever stop. Woo! It's a party now. Drinking champagne at 9 in the morning. Oh, there will come a day when all you see, when all they say will seem absurd to you. Oh, but darling, it is just one big joke. So why care? Don't take it so seriously. Seriously, champagne for my real friends, and real pain for my sham friends. For even Sisyphus knew you'll never see the sights from on high if you never ever try. Well, even in poverty, I'd still have my love songs and have my rhymes. And I could squander them like a lord. So when it comes to dreams and castles way up in the air, well, I've the soul of a millionaire, ha, a billionaire. Absurdity's calling for you. What are you gonna do? Oh, I pop for Poppycock. Come on, pop for Poppycock. Once you decide to pop, you will Poppycock until you drop. I pop for Poppycock. I pop for Poppycock. So drink until you pop. Drink champagne and never, ever stop.